Hi there, Kelly Cornell with kellycornellwellness.com here. Today I want to talk to you about how to beat your sugar cravings throughout the holidays. This is a huge thing for me. Many years, for many years, even decades, I would suffer through these intense sugar cravings during the holidays, and by January I would have packed on 10, 12, 13 pounds, and I'd have to make a New Year's resolution and try to get back on track and lose the weight. Well, I know this is true for a lot of people, probably you as well. So I want to help you by giving you my 3 top tips on how to beat those sugar cravings throughout the holidays. Well, what I want to share with you is that it's really about balancing your blood sugar. I discovered that my intense sugar cravings came from the fact that I had something called hypoglycemia, or low blood sugar. So a lot of people are walking around not knowing that they have unstable blood sugar, and that's why they're turning to maybe caffeine and sugar to boost their energy throughout the day. So there are 3 things you can do to really help with that. So number 1 is you want to make sure you have something to eat within 30 minutes of getting up in the morning. This is key. I fought this one for many years because I like to work out in the morning, so I didn't want to put anything in my stomach. So I'd wait a couple hours until after I woke up until I'd eat something, and this was very detrimental to my blood sugar and my metabolism as well. So have something in the morning within 30 minutes of getting up, even if it's a protein shake. You know, some kind of protein powder in some rice milk or almond milk. If you work out in the morning, that's a great way to start your day. The number 2 thing that you want to do is you want to eat within 3 to 3.5 hours of every meal. In fact, you want to have 5 small meals throughout the day. You've probably heard this before, and there's a really good reason why. If you have large meals like at lunch and at dinner, and maybe a snack or maybe not in between, your body is working so hard to digest that large meal at lunch and dinner that it's really hard on your system as well as your blood sugar. It doesn't help to stabilize your blood sugar, so we tend to have sugar cravings because of that. If you can have 5 small meals spread out throughout the day within 3 to 3.5 hours, you'll notice an increase in your energy. You'll notice that your blood sugar is stable and that you have a tendency not to have sugar cravings. The third thing you want to do is you want to make sure you include a good source of lean protein with everything you eat. Every meal, every of those 5 meals, you want to have something like organic chicken or turkey, grass-fed beef, eggs, wild salmon, beans, lentils, nuts and seeds. These are good too. All of these are good sources of protein. It doesn't need to be your main portion of your meal. In fact, it should be a side dish, but always making sure you have some type of protein like that with everything you eat, again, helps to stabilize your blood sugar. So to do a little recap, make sure you have something within 30 seconds of getting up in the morning, or 30 minutes of getting up in the morning. Make sure you eat every 3 to 3.5 hours, 5 small meals throughout the day, and make sure with every one of those meals you have a good source of lean protein. Give it a try. Start today. I guarantee it'll help with those sugar cravings throughout the holidays. All right, until next time, bye.